I'm gonna tell you guys something sad that I really do. Before I end the show, I just stopped watching it.
Me too!
I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna finish this.
No, that's literally, it's my toxic trait.
Welcome back. I'm the Moma, 2 N's as in Nancy, as you guys already know. And this is Lola. Yes, introduce yourself, girl.
Listen, you might see my YouTube channel later on, Waifu Wahala. Maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't. I don't know.
Listen, y'all, we got a YouTube right now for y'all, okay? So we decided we're gonna do a video where we rate toxic anime villains.
Yes, actually, I wasn't even that is actually very, like, that's mad cool. Like,
Okay.
You eloquently put it, like, yes. Okay.
Okay, so, I don't even know, you want to start?
Okay, are we starting from, bottom to top, or top to bottom?
How about we start out from bottom to top? Let's go from, like, people who aren't so bad to, like, the worst of the worst.
Okay. So, he's from Say I Love You. Did you watch that anime?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, Say I Love You. Oof.
And the first one I didn't watch. Okay, so what does he do? Basically,
okay, so it's like a high school romance type of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, he's one of the main characters. Like, he's the main character. He likes this girl. The girl's very unpopular at school. You know what I mean? But he's extremely popular. That's his name. His name is Yamato. Yamato from Say I Love You.
Yamato from Say I Love You. The first worst villain.
Listen.
So what's his offense and why is it rated so low?
Okay, so his offense is really not OD, but it's more so like, it's subtle. It's something you wouldn't really expect, but like, I feel like he's very go with the flow type of person, and that's why, like, that can be toxic sometimes, especially when you have a girlfriend that you need to,
convey your feelings to. Like, we need some loving. Like, do it for the ladies.
And you might think of it like, what, Yamato? He's not toxic. He's not.
But he's giving toxic.
Very slightly. That's why I put him low. That's why I put him for the first one, because, like, he's
not too bad.
He's not too bad, but he definitely has some growing up to do. Like, it's kind of like a coming of age type of thing. And yeah, he was just that type of person where, like, he kind of just went with the flow. He didn't know how to fight sometimes, I feel like, for his girlfriend May. But, like, he was, like, generally, like, a good guy, you know? And I feel like in a life, like, sometimes, I'm a good guy type of guy can be toxic.
I'm honestly thinking about Orochimaru. Can we talk about Orochimaru?
I'm freaking weak.
That snake.
That was definitely a top.
He's up
top
there
tier.
Because not only did he try to destroy the Hidden Leaf Village multiple times, I feel like he basically took Sasuke's innocence. Turned that man into, a demon or something like that? A winged beast or something?
Anti-hero Sasuke.
Yes! And Sasuke was already extremely jealous of Naruto, so he just put more negativity on him. Very bad influence.
A recipe for disaster. Classic villain,
Classic villainous activity.
But I feel like the thing is, he thought he was that dude, that nigga, but he really wasn't.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about that, Orochimaru, he was undefeated. He was always coming back.
He was like the roach that
I want this thing done. Listen. So Sasuke did do a number on him, but he really got him in a genjutsu. So it wasn't really like Orochimaru was actually defeated, and he was in Boruto. So.
He was in Boruto too? I
think he was in Boruto. I'm pretty sure because what's his name? Mitsuki? I think his name Mitsuki, that's his son. Something like that. But okay, number 3, you got it.
Number three. Me oh me. I don't really know. Let me try to think. I'm trying to think. Now I feel like I gotta I'm talking about fucking Yamato. I love you. I'm talking about some light shit, you know what I mean? I'm talking about some light shit.
That's
some about
Fucking
talking about Did you watch Vampire Night? Damn. See, it's actually a good thing that you didn't watch Vampire Night because this anime is known for being bad.
Okay.
It's known, but everybody watches it, and if you are like me, like you watch it multiple times because that's just what you do. Like when you know, like especially like if you're anxious, like you rewatch a lot of stuff. So like I rewatch this anime, especially during the winter season of depression.
Heard you.
And it just
snowstorm
adds,
right now.
It just adds to your seasonal. It really seasons the depression. That's what it does. It seasons the depression. You heard that from me. But
seasons. Okay, please continue.
So the guy from Vampire Night. Let me actually look at his name. Vampire. Okay. Oh, Kaname Kuran. So basically, Kaname, top tier toxic dude. He's this vampire, and the main girl, forgot her name. I think her name was Yuki, but I think that's the other guy's name, but I don't really know.
Okay.
Anyway, I know I probably lost half the people at this point. Like, but listen, Kaname is toxic because basically, this guy is like 1,000,000 years old. He's like 1,000 years old, right? He reincarnated or whatever, because he's like in this purebred vampire bloodline.
Okay.
In this world where basically vampires are in hiding, but they still have like hierarchies in their society or whatever.
Okay.
So he's this purebred, vampire, whatever. Everybody looks up to him. He's the king of their world.
What's he do?
Kaname and Yuki have this like fling type of thing going on, but she really likes this other guy, Zero. That's his name. Zero is a vampire hunter, but he's also technically half vampire in a way.
A vampire hunter?
He's a vampire hunter that's like half vampire.
Okay.
And he gets himself because of that or whatever. So there's actually 2 toxic guys that you can include. 2 for 1 in Vampire Night. But the reason why Kaname is toxic because he like wiped Yuki's memory. Like she got kidnapped.
Oh shit.
She went through some trauma that I don't want to say he's the cause. He's not the cause of, but it was like he
facilitated some of it.
So, yes. Like, so to speak, yes. And then, so basically he, like, dulled down her power on purpose so that she wouldn't know who she truly is and all this stuff. And apparently that they're, family related, but they also are romantically related. You know how in the old days, people was messing with their cousins and whatnot, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit of weird, you know what I mean? But
that's what was going on.
He's very he's just very controlling. He controls her entire environment. He tries to like shift her memories, tries to make her think different things than what's actually reality. He takes advantage of her all the time, but apparently they are together.
They're still together?
I don't know.
Like in a toxic relationship type together?
Yeah, in a toxic relationship. Towards the end,
anime do be having toxic relationships.
I don't know what happened in the manga. Okay, so please, if you have a different thing to say, you can write that in the comment. I'll read the manga. But this is just what I know from the anime.
That is what she recollects.
So,
okay, so that was number 3. Number 4, what would I? The Promised Neverland.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she gotta be one of their mom. That's a toxic mom from The Promised Neverland. That is a toxic.
Wait a minute. Was she toxic or was she indoctrinated?
Elaborate.
Because here's the thing. You know what I mean? She grew up in that same world or whatever. She was, she had her like standalone scene where like you see her grow up as a little girl. They indoctrinate her at school. They kind of abuse her pretty much. And then she has a child. They take away the child. They do more stuff to her to like abuse her, try to wipe her memory or whatever. And like kind of like she's kind of like put in this world where she's like, okay, well, if you want to survive, this is what you gotta do. You have to accept this reality. And it's like she just accepted the reality. So I feel like for her, she almost is a victim in some sense because like she went through that shit. She had a child, the child was taken away from her. She's traumatized. And in that final scene, sorry, this is a spoiler if you didn't watch the show.
I'll throw it in before.
But yeah, like she lets them go. Like she sees them, you know, leaving, and then she kind of, you know, she lets them go.
I don't know. I agree with her because mom definitely like she definitely experienced some shit. Like she went through exactly what the kids went through. But my whole thing is like I think when they were like kids, like when mom was like a child herself, like she had to like decide between two things, like if she wanted to be a mom or some other thing, or was it death? I don't know what she had to decide between.
Oh, I don't remember, but I know it's a hard choice.
Yeah, she had shit. She's like, I don't remember, but she had to make some type of hard choice.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know exactly what the choice was, but she chose. I feel like she chose to be a mom at the end of the day, and she chose that life. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like even though like I'm saying this and I'm not in that position, it's like you chose to like raise these kids up and then sell them so they could die. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't know, like. It's a hard choice to make, but if she had to go, maybe she had to go for the greater good. You know what I'm saying? But when she let the kids go at the end, like, I was happy, but it was still like, F you, like, you kept me here, like, what?
Yeah,
so,
no, seriously.
I feel like she definitely was manipulated, but it turned into, like, her being the manipulator. You know what I'm saying? And she toxic.
She could have led a resistance.
She could have, you know.
She would have definitely died, but
she could have plotted. But then again, we saying that, then the kids could have died. I didn't finish season. Did I finish season 2? It was trash.
I gotta read the manga because apparently there's way more shit
that we missed. Okay, because season 2
was a whole arc that was just completely.
That was
I didn't finish season 2 either.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I honestly don't remember if I did or didn't, but all I know is I was not it. No.
Season 1 was fire though.
It was
definitely a fire season.
Had me at the edge of my seat. Did you watch Attack on Titan?
I did.
With all
I didn't finish it.
All them naked running super people. I don't know how people watch that shit.
Listen, first
I
of all,
could not watch that.
That shit is creepy
No,
as
wait,
hell. I did not. I would try to skip this scene.
I'd be like,
no, like it would literally give me nightmares. Like,
why would you watch such thing? I'm telling you, the first
animation
was wicked.
Crazy.
I feel like we should just do a freaking reaction video because I will have the same reaction. That shit had me shook. I was like,
the plot is good.
It is.
The plot is good. The animation, we can talk about that.
I think the animation studios. I think it started to get better though over the seasons.
It did, but I heard I don't know if it was the last season, but I think they had switched to a different production company, and then people were saying things about it or whatever. But to me, it's all the same.
It's all the same. Okay, no, because I just couldn't get past animation. Like the way they actually, yeah, that's wrong. The animation was fine. Actually, the animation was pretty good because I started watching the show. But like once I seen the Titans,
those Titans running like fucking slow motion gorillas. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so creepy.
No,
the way that they move.
These niggas naked. They're naked.
But they didn't have no peen or nothing. I mean, they didn't have no private parts. Like
they didn't. But I think
that would have been wild.
I think nah, because they were so big. Like they're Titans, so they're huge. I guess they were like gods or something like that. I don't know.
No, girl.
Okay, I don't even want the breakdown. They were something else that I wasn't trying to find out.
Like
I wasn't trying to figure out. You know, I see people watching the Titans and stuff like that. Do you? You know, it's your actions. I can't control what another person does, but I can control myself. And I ain't watching that.
Honestly, it's probably for the best because that show is scarred. It was like it. But when you get into the plot and you actually like the plot, you continue. But I hate watching those Titans movies. I really do. First of all, hold on. You scared of those Titans, but you're not scared of those fucking aliens. Okay. I don't know what the hell is going on. Some type of demon alien.
You know what it is? I feel like I accept creatures and demons and those things because I don't accept them, please, but I can see them. I can see them.
Okay, she sees the months.
Okay, but let me throw this on you. Let me throw this on you. The reason why the Titans had me fucked up is because they were humans looking like that.
That's so true, actually.
That's why they had me fucked up.
And they were running. Like, it just... the way they ran...
If you don't want to sleep tonight, go and watch the first episode of Attack on Titans and you'll know what we're talking about.
Back to toxic characters.
Back to toxic characters, okay.
I have one for you,
Okay,
if you can't think of one.
Okay.
Light Yagami from Death Note. Did you watch Death Note? Don't tell me! This is so close to showing. It's detective. You didn't watch Death Note?
No.
Listen, I really tried here. See how I tried to switch the genre?
Okay, listen. I'm gonna give. This is the reason why. I don't have a reason why, but I would always pass by Death Note and be like, "Why haven't I watched this? This is a popular anime.
Good.
People talk about it." But you know,
even the music is just so nostalgic. Oh my god!
I think I don't watch it because I think the anime looked ugly.
My friend is like that actually.
Yeah.
She cannot watch anime that doesn't. She doesn't like the art.
I need to like the art for anime. It has to, and I just need to like the art. Period. No way to further.
I feel like that's what happens sometimes, where it's like, at a certain time, sometimes you have to watch those at a certain time to really enjoy it. Like when Death Note came out, like that was peak animation, so it looked good to me.
Animation.
It wasn't peak. It was literally peaking.
That's a wrap, folks. That's really all we got for today, tonight, snowstorm, whatever you wanna call it.
Storm Izzy is out there prospering, but it's not prosper over any of us.
No.
Okay. Not in this village. Bye. I think it is because any type of animation is what they just called anime, just a shortened term for it.
Well, animation and
you didn't know that?
What? How about we get to a show that we watch and then
okay. I knew there wasn't gonna be anything. I was just waiting for her.
No, because she was too ready. She said, okay. I'm gonna tell you guys something sad that I really do. Before I end the show, I just stopped watching it.
Me too!
I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna finish this.
No, that's literally, it's my toxic shit.
Okay, have you watched Assassination Classroom?
No, I refuse to watch that. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
wow. Okay.
That show is just too, I don't know. I've heard a lot of, you know?
Oh, heard. Okay. So she has. Okay.
Please, don't fan me. I know I'm hot mamas, but you don't gotta fan me.